We provide music tuition, but that's not where it stops. We basically enhance young lives every day through the medium of music.
Everything from teaching individually, kids learning individual instruments, up to teaching of teachers, potential teachers, they get training on how to teach. And then obviously that all expands into the various ensembles that the organization offers.
We have the best of the best teaching our kids. And it's brilliant because the kids that come through our programs come out having learnt really, really well, and it equips them to go out into the world and work anywhere as a musician or a teacher.
A lot of our kids go from here and go on to become professional musicians. In fact, I'm an example of that. I started here when I was 10 years old, many, many years ago, and I learned all about symphonic music when I was 10 years old, all those days, and now I'm conducting the orchestra.
We're not a means to an end, but a means to a beginning. And the provision of a space in which kids can go and reach for the stars and achieve their dreams. I mean, we see Rainbow Nation in action, we see nation building in action, we see social cohesion in action.
The orchestra is a microcosm of everything that our Constitution represents. Age, color, background, rich, poor.
There are no racial boundaries here. It's the beauty of music. Music unites people.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to play for an orchestra, and so far, yes, it's a dream come true, and I'll probably play for an orchestra forever.
Whatever we can do to help these young people help themselves, we should be doing, and we should be continuing to do.
The instrumental training happens both at our premises at the University of Johannesburg's Bunting Road campus, as well as in Soweto.
This is a Year 2 Soweto music project. It's an outreach project for the Johannesburg Youth Orchestra, and it happens in Soweto at Bapedi Hall in Midland Zone 3 every Saturday from 9 till 1. We offer all the orchestral instruments that we have at the JYO. This project is very important to the community, especially for kids that are previously disadvantaged. It's a huge experience for them. This is new. Some of the kids come here and they've never even seen a violin before. So it's such an amazing experience for them, and it changes their life for the better.
More people need to find out about this institution, and then so we go out of our way to really take the music to the people.
I've had experience working with the JYO before. I worked on a corporate gig with them, actually, performing a Queen song, which was obviously quite daunting, but they were just amazing, and to have that kind of sound and quality behind you, it sounded like they'd been doing this for years. Well, I suppose they have. They probably all started when they were like 3. Yeah, they're an amazing group of kids, and I kind of wish I'd started when I was that age, because yeah, the talent is just unreal. There's nothing like performing with an orchestra. That was always my dream. Like growing up, you see guys on TV playing with full orchestras, and it's amazing.
Mr. Brian Schimmel showed me a little clip that they had filmed at last year's event, and it was really spectacular to see how young South African musicians could come together and create the most beautiful music. And when I closed my eyes, it literally sounded like I was in an international auditorium listening to this beautiful orchestra. I had no idea that these were young South African people.
Music has just been one of the ways that I'm able to communicate, and the orchestra company has actually provided that platform for me to sort of like be able to communicate, and I've actually found a home where I can actually speak, and as they say, where words fail, music does speak. So I might consider myself a true testimony for that.
So what we're basically trying to help young people develop into is people who are capable of seeing a doorway in front of them, pushing that doorway open, and walking through the doorway into new possibilities, into new avenues in their lives, and with the confidence and the knowledge that they are capable of mastering life's challenges.